Alright, so yo, and welcome back to Tales of Arc, and if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But anyways, back to some, as you can see, Final Fantasy XIV. So I've been procrastinating on playing and doing the story, even though everyone keeps telling me, do the story, it gets better after ARR or A Realm Reborn. But I'm like, story takes so much commitment from me. And you can hear my dogs in the background as they're about to go crazy. But before, so here's my level. As you can see, I'm 100 in majority of things, except for life skills, which I'm kind of lazy in doing. And my story progression, where do you find story? Well, here's Endwalker, Shellbringer. I also forgot Shellbringer was a thing until someone reminded me, hey, because I was like, oh, I'm almost after Stormblood. I get to Endwalker. They're like, what are you talking about? There's Shadowbringer. I was like, Shadowbringer? The hell is Shadowbringers? I have never heard anything about Shadowbringers. All I hear is how good Endwalker is and how bad Dawn Trail is. But I'm like, I want to see it for myself to judge. Stormblood and the post game for Stormblood I haven't done. So everything before Stormblood I done. I did not like a Realm Reborn because of a certain character. So yeah, so I'm going to replay the game. This is not blind for anyone or my first time. Not until I get to post Stormblood. So yeah, so I plan to do new game from what the mentors told me. I can new game. Oh look, it even shows right here. Damn. My two favorite characters in this. So I plan to replay it all the way because I tell you guys all the time, when I like do commentary and play the games, it motivates me to play the game. So I'm like more hyped for it. I'm hoping that stays true playing A Realm Reborn, but I don't know. So yeah. A Realm Reborn Part 1. Eoza, I believe. Am I on sub? Yes. Also, this will not be uploaded all the time. If I do upload, it'll probably be on Sundays. It won't be on every Sunday because it takes commitment for me to play. I'll probably still do Duty Finders off screen because that's pretty much all I do on here is just dailies and beg my guild leader to put the buff. So, also I only got like 5 days of sub left. If I'll make it, I don't know. Eoza is a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. It's here that the one adventure begins. Through power, fame, and fortune, all beckons. The interpreted soul is destined for greater things still. Guided by the Mother Crystal, they will walk the path of a hero, of a warrior of light. Alright, let's start. Commence. Yep. New game mode. On to Summerford. Where's that? Oh, Summerford Farm? I plan to do Lance. The majority of it. It is not my main class. I'll have you guys know. But it's level 90, so it at least will get EXP. Also, that dude looks like Dante. Remembering the past. I still don't know how to progress this quest for the longest of me. Because I try to do majority of side quests. Unless they're so confusing as hell and I don't know what to do. Except maybe this one. Also, I'll probably only do main story. Okay. Is there not a mark? How the hell am I lost already? On to Summerford. I'm so lost already. Ow. What? Does it not give me a mark? Am I stupid? Also, the boss music in this game is great. I don't know. Oh, this is a Firebird, I believe. I haven't done the Firebird raid because I haven't progressed in Stormblood, but I know you fight it. Jesus. This is a horrible start. How the hell am I lost? Man, maybe I gotta go to Limsa? I'm stuck already. Oh. There we go. Okay, so it's in the thingy. Damn, I'm so dumb. How I get stuck on the first mission? I thought that symbol was the quest, but it's not. Also, don't shit on me for not knowing my rotation. I'm only on level 70 content, so I don't know rotations for anything. Oh, I think I remember this quest. It's where he tells you to talk to people, right? Onto Summerford. Baderon, proprietor of the Drowning Wench, wants you to lend a hand at Summerford Farm. Also, the reason I'm doing this, aside from motivation, I also want to see what they changed back in the game, because I believe with Dawn Trail, they streamlined it more with duty support and changed a lot of content and cut a lot of content. So I also want to see how I feel about the story, replaying it, because there are some characters I really do not like. Well, mostly just one so far. But people keep telling me, hey, do you hate that one kid? Yeah, I was like, who? I think he's all right. Also, I'm playing on sub. I would normally play on dub, but I hate when games change voice actor a lot. And from what I'm told, the voice actor for the dub changes from, like, they switch out a lot, so I kind of don't like that. I like for it to stay consistent. So I'm normally a dub over sub, but in this case, I'll play sub. Still in Limsa, are ye, Ash? Oh, ye fancy a trip outside the city walls? I'd like ye to visit an orchid by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Staleworm, is an old mate of mine. He's got it's himself a crew of mostly reformed pirate types, if you believe that, and has been trying to bring up a life back to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. He mentioned needing another end or two, and your name springs to mind. I gave you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work and impress the old bastard. You need direction? The place ain't hard to find. Just can't you talk normal? Like, goddamn. Just take the Zephyr Gate out of the old city and then follow the road northeast. No wonder this guy doesn't have a voice actor with that dialogue. Well, I guess it makes sense if you're like you have a distinct dialect. Summer for that's here, right? Oh. Yes, use my ticket that I rarely ever use. I still have that ticket from the very beginning, and I barely even use it. Alright, so talk to Stalemate. You on top? Bird! Still gotta get the mounts for level 60. Oh, it's right there. What? I can't jump? Alright, game. Whatever. Alright, bro. I wonder if they will level cap me in some of the like the outside content. If not, I'm gonna be destroying things. Ah, you must be the adventurer Beta Run promised to send along, Ash Lundbell, wasn't it? You honor his word, so that's a good start. I'm Staleworm, the old bastard, as Beta Run likely described me. And this here's my humble orchard. Well, guess they know each other. A good number, well, they were mates in the past. Good number of lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas. And if you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. I would assume so. But the calamity did for our ship like it did so many others, my voice, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and Admiral Melby initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers working the field seems to find an offer to refuse. Ah, damn, that chest. Why is it so glistering? Maybe I should have played ninja. Damn, what's with that side look? Also, if you haven't noticed by now, I'm playing a female and I am a male. I classify as a male. I am a male. I'm a man, a boy, a man-child, whatever you guys want to call it. So, the reason I'm playing a female is not because like other people where it's like, oh, if I'm gonna play a character, I gotta stare at their ass 24/7 or some excuse like that. The only reason I play a female is because this is my first female and my last female. Ever since I picked up gaming or online gaming, people have always told me, oh, playing as female is so great. You guys stare at asses and butt cheeks all day like you're playing Scarlet Blade, and all you ever show is just gifs of ass, titties, and all that. Never the actual gameplay. So, oh, and you get free stuff and everyone's nice to you and all that. So I was like, look, it's Final Fantasy XIV. I'm probably not gonna get interested in this game or invested. It seems pretty boring. So I was like, I'll make a female. Whatever, I don't care. To try it out. I made a female. I played the game. I actually enjoy it. I was really surprised at the game. I was like, people actually pair up to do things? They don't solo stuff? That's amazing. There's no cash shop? What? Because I was so used to playing Korean MMOs my entire life since 2006. I believe that's when Maple Story, right? And then this whole thing, Aeon, Fly for Fun, Dungeon Fighters, all those old games, Dragon Nest, you know. So Ragnarok, Mabinogi, which I'm still playing now. So I was surprised. So yeah, I played a female. I stick with it. I wanted to change to a male, but I already had outfits because I think I don't really feel the difference between being a male or female. The only difference is I'm playing dressed up darling with my character, which I don't even classify as myself because that's what I usually do. I'll be like, either this character is me or this is a character who's not me, but I'm experiencing their story and guiding their story along, which is in this case for Ash. So yeah. And yeah, I got her a bunch of outfit and no mounts because what, $20 for like a motorcycle? Damn. Alright, just buy a new fit. At least I'll look fabulous while I'm doing stuff. So yeah, that's why I'm playing a female. Honestly, when I play, I barely have time to stare at anything other than my hotkeys. I'm like, okay, so this does this does this. This boss is doing this. I gotta pay attention. Anyway, so that's that. And unfortunately, the both botanists I call in to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. On to Summer Ford. That's fine. Also, the reason I'm playing Dragoon and not my main class, well, or the class I at least like, is because I do not know the rotation for the rest of these class. Maybe Pictomancer and the tanks. Yeah. Well, I could play Dual Blade, where I'm just like random bullshit go. That's how it feels. That and Dancer. Still Staleworm, owner of the Summerford Farm, wishes to inspect your equipment and thereby gauge your readiness for a task he's in mind. I have a mind to set you a task, Lunbell, but before I do, I need to be sure you're properly kitted out. Pirates don't care to parlay with dandies, you understand. It might well be that the ones that have traded in their cutlass for courtiers, but they're still rogues at heart. I know a solid set of gears when I see it. Come back when you think you're more suitably equipped. Bro, you not seeing my trash gear that I bought off the market board? It's garbage. But it's my garbage. Let's have a look at you, shall we? Oh ho, as long as you're this well covered, I won't feel any guilt throwing you to the sharks. Earth's wild buccaneers are an ordinary lot. They rage in love for the sea and care little for the laws of the land. But they respect strength, and by the looks of you, I say you have little trouble getting their attention. It would be cool if there was a pirate class. I was gonna say maybe dual blade, but or Viper. You can't get dual blade. Lumbo, that aura of confidence tells me you're not been idle since last we met. I hope I read you alright for a task that requires the attention of a capable adventurer. Might that adventure be you? Bro, I'm up for anything. Lurker in the grottos. Stillworm, the owner of Summerford, has a task for a competent adventurer. Good to hear, then I shall lay before you the sorry tales. Bro, I don't need your backstory, just send me off. I'm ready to go. I don't need to... Yeah, I don't need to know... Well, maybe some briefing would be good, honestly. Be like, oh man, there's like a dragon there, you better be careful, or... You have heard rumors of the abduction. Citizens have been disappearing from every corner of Limsa Limsaline, as if plucked it from the face of Heidelin, boots and all by unseen hands. And what's this got to do with Summerford Farm, you might ask? Well, that remains to be seen, but it seems a collection of right unsavory fellows with azure tattoo face has been creeping up the edges of the field, and spying on my Yuanmen? What the hell does that mean? Now, I doubt anyone would enjoy being scrutinized by such savage at the best of times, but the farmhands are convinced that they're the kidnappers of rumors, come for their hides. Needless to say, they're beside themselves with worry, and their work's suffering for it, which is the very last thing I need when my old crewmates are still getting used to their new jobs. Just a struggle to get them to leave the farmhouse of morning. That's damn, my reading. That is, as they say, where you come in. Will you be willing to investigate these tattooed thugs for me? Sure. Good, lass. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the sooner this place will start to resemble a working farm again. I suggest you begin by having a look around Seasong Grotto. If reports are to be believed, our unwelcome visitor have occupied the place. Be careful though, Lunbell. I couldn't say for sure what manners of miscreant we're dealing with here. If they are the kidnappers, well, just be on your guard, alright? Alright, so random ass people, well, people disappearing, and we need to save them and find a source. Also, before these guys start panicking and not working. I believe this leads us to... Oh, should be a spot, right? Is that how that works? Sparkly thing? Oh, is it underground? Was this always here? I don't feel like it wasn't. All right, we're interacting. You're about to enter an instance battle. Instance battle only occur during certain quest admission. Take a moment to read the information display in the active help window before answering the call of duty. Nah. That should be good. Shouldn't be that hard. Oh man, voice acting.
私は朝の空である。私は海で生を受け、 そして海で死に向かう。
And it's Mr. Oh.
その筆跡に刻まれた船乗りたちの鎮魂歌よ。
Was she always a healer? Because from the trailers, I always assumed she was a black mage. Oh.
海で生まれて海で死ぬ。リムサロミーザに生きる民の生き様ね。海に帰ることができた船乗りには海難事故が起きぬように祈りを。
Damn. I kind of wish I could read it, but because if I just listen to it, I'm gonna forget what she's
大
saying.
地に散った船乗りには彼らの魂が海へ戻るための祈りを。あなた、最近サマーフォード礁に出入りしている冒険者ね。
This is why I play dub, because I'm stupid as hell. Ah, you're the adventurer I seen around Summerford Farms.
噂の人さらいを追ってたんだけど、外れだったかしら。
Maybe I should just read in my head. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide which one I want to do. Because if I'm just listening to it, I have no idea what she's saying except for reading it. But then I'll forget it because I didn't like read it. What is it? Kinetically with my mouth. So it's hard for me to remember. Oh my god. Big boy.
案外当たりだったのかも。
Wait, that's the kid. Well, to be fair, he did mention, he did say he never saw them again. I guess they're dead. Look, he's like a titan. He's like, oh,
このエーテルの乱れは人為的なものだったのね。
oh yeah, the F direct disturbance. That's a thing too, right?
人さらいを追う者がここに2人。
Wasn't it because
そ
they're
れを襲う魔物。
okay? You assume it's fate. I like how bro just stopped. He's like, I'm gonna eat you now.
口封じを従っているのは一体誰なのかしら。さあ、やっつけるわよ。あなたと私の2人。
Yeah. So far, I kind of feel like not much have changed, maybe. Except, didn't they mention like during Dawn Trail, like there's this whole graphics update or something? It feels exactly the same. All right. Also, it's December. That's why I'm wearing Christmas gear. Ugh. Oh, I don't have it. Okay. I guess I'll pop it on this. We better be getting help. Because this bullet sponge it's gonna take a while. What? Stone skin. Where the disruption of Aether draws others to the fray. I think that's new, right? Because before they didn't have the top dialogue. So it's kind of cool to see what they're more thinking of. I sense something array to be on this creature. Keep your focus on the battle. Leave the tending to the wound to me. Alright. More unwelcome visitors. Slay them quick. Let there be overwhelmed. We're almost finished. Let me kill this. Creatures falter. Press the attack. And battle will soon be won. Oh man, these guys are scrubs. Okay. It was just a big dude. It didn't take that long. It's like 1 or 2 minutes. I can't wait to unlock Sam. I think people will be mad if I start with Sam right away. I like Samurai. It's a fun class. I like it for the consistency. I just do this, do that, and then I'm done. I also like Ninja too. But I haven't played, well, I mean, this session I haven't. My last session was the release of Endwalker, because that's when I released all the class. I grinded all the class to 90, and then I didn't play until now. So what was that, like 1 or 2 years? So I don't remember like how to play some of the class. Wait, isn't ARR where you collect badges? I think that's what I referred to 2 years, like you're playing Pokemon. Hear, feel, think. Why is it so dark and creepy? Okay, there's a calamity. Like the one in the video of the old guy, where they destroyed the entire world to create this Final Fantasy XIV. Where are my eyes? It just looked funny. I was floating there. Or Heidelin.
星の秩序を保っていた断りは乱れ、世界は今闇で満ちようとしています。闇はすべてを蝕み、すべての命を奪う存在。
Oh, hey, what's with this upskirt?
闇に屈せぬ光の意志を持つ者よ。どうか星を滅びより救うためにあなたの力を。光のクリスタルは闇を払う力。世界を巡り、光のクリスタルを手に入れるのです。
Okay, so we gotta fix Eidolon by gathering the crystals. I'm assuming to form the bigger crystal. Or not. I clearly don't remember. She's already a big crystal. What? Why didn't you just show that form from the beginning? Or this giant crystal form? Okay, so there's more than one Warriors of Light. I honestly thought there was only one. Like we're the chosen one. Alright, we're seeing her body. Heidelon's a female, right? If there's multiple Warriors of Light, how come we're always at the epicenter of all this conflict and stuff? How come there's never any others? Yeah, I'm awake, unfortunately.
この子、無理やりにけしかけられたようね。グーブーの背中にこれが刺さっていたわ。
Was it imbued with curse or something?
ロープを扱う船乗りたちが使うものよ。
I don't understand, but okay. Cutting of the rope. Oh, I'm dumb. That's why you're smart. You lead. I'm like, oh, I don't understand. Is that supposed to be something? No. So the monster was scared and it started running towards us to attack. So whoever did this was a seaman who guided the monster towards our way. Because maybe we're getting too close to the investigation, or there's clues here and they wanted to get rid of it. So they sent this thing and so whoever they are, they're probably skilled to be able to outmaneuver this, what, level 9 monster? That's a thick ass knife too.
エーテルにでも酔ったのかしら。戦闘の後急に倒れたから驚いたわ。え、大きなクリスタル。一体何の話を。これは思わぬ収穫もあったものね。私はもう少しこの件を追ってみるつもり。
So are these scions not warriors of light?
あなたは依頼主に注意を促し
Yeah,
な
I
さ
kinda
い。
feel like I don't know much about them,
海賊
honestly.
らしきもの
Except for
が
the
暗躍しているとね。
isn't the twins the granddaughter of the old guy from that intro? I suggest you do. Oh, she just said that. I'm so used to reading.
これから忙しくなりそうだわ。
Yeah, I kind of wish there was a button where they could just dialogue it through.
クリスタルの光が重なるとき、また会いましょう。
Feels like I'm playing Fate Samurai Remnant, where sometimes in the Japanese dialogue there's like a pause and I'm like, oh, so they're done talking, but then they talk and I already clicked it, so it's hard. That's why I like to set to auto finish when the dialogue's done. All right, so I'm going back to Stale Worm. Should probably farm the rest of the bird mounts for level 60. But I'm like, I kind of don't want to do them. Lunbill, right? Glad I am to see you safely return. My lads were all gabbling about hearing what sounded like 7 hells breaking loose near the grotto. I fear I sent you to your death. If you were in the middle of that commotion, I hope it yielded something of interest. I hate to think you risked your life for naught. Blunt sailor knife. From cutting ropes to removing barnacles, from gutting fish to guttering borders. On a ship, there are thousands of use for a knife. Here you go. A blade pull from the back of a creature you slew at the cave, eh? I agree that such knife would be part of any seafaring man's kit. I'm starting to think that these ruffians are pirates come to lure my farmhands back to the life of plunder. Chances are they didn't take kindly to your appearance on their doorstep and set Madden goo bells on you. Well, like I said, the pirates have been adding to their numbers of late. I best warn the lads and lasses in my employ to be on guard against their scheme. You met someone else at the grow? A woman with a strange contraption? Iostala? She's been in Lumza for a good while now. Her studies of Aether often brings her onto Summerford, so her presence at the grotto is hardly unusual. She's an odd-looking lass, I grant you, but she's not the kind to associate with kidnappers. You may take my word for that. Where trust should be lacking is in those yeomen of mine who have yet to wholly relinquish their pirate past. The temptation... Also, my reading's terrible. I read at 1st grade level, so don't judge me too hard, but I know you guys will. Just like how people said there's no toxicity in Final Fantasy XIV. They lied to you, there is. I have seen some really bad toxicity. Especially for me, a newer player. Or somewhat newer returning player. The temptation to return to the free and easy life of a buccaneer may prove too strong to resist. You have my thanks, Lunbell. If it weren't for the effort of a stalwart adventurer like yourself, this farm would be in far worse state than it is. Just you keeping on lending your talent to those in need, eh? Help bring Limza the brighter future she deserves. You're welcome. Staleworm. Staleworm is up in arms as his higher hands are nowhere to be found. That sea sloth Severin and his lot never around when there's work to be done. I sooner hire you for the sake of getting things done, but then the rapscallion would never learn. Round them up and let them know that Staleworm would like a word, and don't take no for an answer. Alright, essentially beat the crap out of them. Violence solves everything. No. Did them? Oh, okay. Wee. See, I could jump over that, but I can't jump over that? That's dumb. Work? Ha, can't work when me hands are full lifting this mug, you know? I wager me last skill ye never guess what I'm drinking. Swill wine. Well, you're right about the swill part. I reckon it might be worth a day old doing still worse chores if it afford me a taste of old proper grog. Oh, I didn't have to beat them up. Cool. There's 5 of them? Where's this one? Are you inside? Somewhere here? Oh. Sleeping in the bushes. Bro, how am I supposed to work on empty stomach? Go on, I have guessed at what I have for breakfast. Breaded stick. What, Guts? How do you know? It's my breath, ain't it? It probably smells as wooden as the food tasted. But I know why you're here. I just as soon get some real food in me, but I ain't one to reject summons from the captain. From the cap. And it's so nice having mount and doing story instead of having to walk all the way around. Ear miss. Axes were made for splitting skulls, not stomp. You know why I did in my sailing days? Wonton slaughtering. You bet your bosom I did. Those were days. I reckon now I have to be satisfied taking my axe to the tree. I don't know, man. Situation may arise where you need that skill to defend yourself. So Stairworm sent you. What do you reckon I say to that? Work is for the weak and weightless. I saucer seeds to sow. Damn right, didn't get where I am taking gruff from my glory gardener, but I suppose I could see what he wants to get him off my back. Yeah, you better get to it. Unless you guys are going to go back to pirating and then get murdered. I'm Severin, you old man's errands girl now? Tell my dear old cap not to wet his bridges. I'll be along. Oh, and just so we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Go find the chocobo you rode in on and ride on out. Sir, I rode on a robot. And that robot can kick your ass. Oh, now I'm riding a chocobo. You continue to impress, lass. All but Severin are accounted for. It's no fault yours he's squirming out. I let that worm wriggle through my fingers more times than I can count. But rest assured, the next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt, where all such worms belong. Damn, bro. Double dealing. Still one worry says sack of orange will not reach the last target checkpoint as planned. Pains me to say, but all the guilds in the world can't buy loyalty. There are some like you who can be trusted, but there are others. Until now, I had no choice but to rely on the charlatan Severin, even though I am full aware he's been doing shady deals behind my back. More than once, I heard tell of the improper trading with goblins. I wouldn't be least surprised if that were happening right now, not a bell ago. Sack of orange vanished, as did Severin. I want you to find and confront that bastard for me, Lundbell. I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot, so be sure to doubt anything that comes out of its mind. So I'm assuming it's emote, right? Oh man, my stomach is growling. I'm hungry. Starving. Oh. All right. Slash doubt. What's this now? Everyone sent you for the orange, huh? So the old bugger had known all this time. What does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody adventure type, right? Go rescue me mates from those double dealing goblins. They just over yonder by the bonfire. I don't know, man. Should we really trust him? He could be lying. I guess we'll see. Unless he was doing good this entire time. Level 90, they're gonna get destroyed. Yeah. Oh, that was easy. I owe you one. Would have gone away myself if not Severance shoving me aside. Oh. Did he... Is it not Dead Island? What's that one show? Walking Dead. We pushed that dude out of the way. And then he got killed by the zombies. This isn't a spoiler because it's like episode 1 or whatever. Or, I don't know. If you hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked the dodo. Severance sent you, huh? The way he flew out of here, I'm sure he sold us down the river. Nice. You saved me, mates, and for that I owe you. Suppose I should be ashamed. I couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I have no qualms about going back on my word. I'm only giving you this sack because I like the cut of your jib. Take it to Austin and send him my regards. Okay, you don't want to help? All right, to Austin. Oh. Oh, what the hell? It's a crab. I don't remember this mount. You Austin? Yep. What have we here? A delivery from Summerford Farms and a schedule? Huh. There's a first time for everything. A burglar bag packed chock full of juicy ripe innocent orange. Here you go. Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only thing not here are those bagmans, and I don't miss them one bit. Here's stale worms payment in full with you. I can trust it. Reach him. Damn. Man, it kind of... Having a mount at the beginning is such a game changer. Kind of feels bad for newer players who don't have mounts when they do the story, and that you have to unlock it with the, was it the after it thing, right? God, I'm gonna hate doing that when I get to post Stormblood. Hopefully we can get to it this year. Maybe not though. Back in One Piece, that's a relief. How did you fare, Lundbell? Sack of Gil. Payment for the sack of lot nuts and orange. Ah, this is what I was aiming for. Look to be all I was owed. Alright though, I'd be telling you false if I claim I had not held out more hopes for Severin. I was even willing to overlook the skimming off the top, but to sell us all short in favor of those godforsaken goblins? You do well to mind yourself around that 2 guild cheat. If he leaves his own mate for dead, there's no telling what he'd do to you. Oh, you can say that again. And as we say that, I'll probably get a quest from him. Gurren seeks fertile soil to improve the yields of his newly plowed field. Glass, at this rate, the crops will never be ready for harvest. If only we had black loam, just a bit could send our stock soaring. I bet Rotwida knows where you might find some. Perhaps you might pay her a visit in the orchard. Damn. We're really just doing random adventure work at the very beginning, huh? I guess you don't save the world. They want to ease you into saving the world and all that. That couldn't get ahead of Cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any black loam. But if you dare to pinch some of the cook pot, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled upon by the Orrock that dwells there. Once you 3 bushels worth, take the black loam of Firthwall at Tiller's Rest. He'll know what to do. Alright. So... kill more stuff. Somewhere over here? No, he's talking about those crabby things, right? Oh my god, that guy's level 50. See, Oh, he probably doesn't give anything, right? I mean, he... Can I fight him? F it. I don't know my rotation. I'm just letting you know. If you do that. That. Oh my god, I might have picked the wrong challenge. Oh my god, I made a poor choice. I don't have bleed on this. Yeah, I'm dead. There's no way I can live this. I thought he was just a normal enemy. Oh god. Oh! I did it! How? I lived on one! Look, I don't know my rotations or any of these skills. Like, I only have access up to level 70 content, so I'm never really able to use them outside of, like, of open combat, but most enemies don't even last that long unless you're fighting a dummy. Alright, so they just need me to dig in these sand hills. You know, hindsight, maybe I should have popped it from the start. Yeah, some of these debuff will come in handy. Oh well. Alright, I gotta take it to the dude to process it, right? Or something. Oh, no, it's over here. Even the weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt. Black loam, quite literally a steaming sack of shit. But a bit of this black loam ought to change all that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black loam is not for the weak of will, nor the weak of the stomach, eh? Ha ha ha. Oh, don't tell me Garrett and gonna neglect to mention where black loam comes from. Well, surely you figure it out on your own from the cloying stench it comes from the Aurochs lair of all places. Well, why dwell on who misled whom about what? What matters is that your effort have brought us the black loam, and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you. You're welcome. Peripheral needs stolen farm tools recover. Confounded pirates, they know nothing of tilling, only killing. Stealing our shovel to melt and forge into axe, of all things. They're biting the hands that feed them. That mangy mongrel, I'd love to teach those curs a lesson in obedience myself. If I hadn't sworn to Staleworm that I wouldn't fight no more. So I need, oh, that sucks for them. I mean, he should at least allow them to defend themselves. So I need you to bring back our farm tools and make sure those dogs reap what they sow. Oh. Hey guys, they're all about to die. Is that it? All right. I wonder what those sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. Without tools like these, the tillers who frequent Tiller's Rest will have a hard time tilling. Here you go. Good to see tools back in a serviceable condition, which will be more than we can say of Severin when we get our hands on him. The wrench likely had a role in the theft. Spied him meeting the pirates in secret. I did. I couldn't care less for if Westro won't work, but when he consort with Cut Purse, that's take our tool away. He crossed the line. Someone ought to know what sort of scallywag he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you? This is the music for one of the trailers. Oh well. Pirates are making off with our tools. Pinford did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my cross. But I'll be damned if Severin thinks he can take us for a fool. His treachery won't go unpunished. Ooh. I come to expect a great deal from you, lass, and you never once let me down. Yet what I ask of you now goes beyond not I asked before. Would you hear my plea all the time? Silverworm has reason to believe that Severin is up to no good. Something must be done. Man, this dude has given that kid so many chances. It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with the scoundrel Severin by now. Well, that scheming scapegrace is at it again. Since that letter came for him, he's been skulking about in that manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's rounding up his rogues and buggering off, with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but when last I had word with him, he didn't look defiant so much as haunted. Can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. Aww. I suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice it to say, I rather he didn't come to a sticking end. As for how to find him, I tried asking Grinda at the Aetheryte. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'd be able to tell you where he was headed. It was like a son. Well, it's like a child. Like, oh, I used to be like that, hot-blooded, young, a pirate life. Nothing that passes through those gates escaped my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for Woe Whisper Canyon. Not long ago, thinking about drinking themselves stupid, Shiki Sod said I should join them. Told them I'd rather shrivel up than sip whatever it was they have pickled their brains. If you find the idle swine, be sure to give them a cut off round the ear for me, would you? Man, that sounds harsh. Oh, I passed it. Oh. Alright, what happened to you? Of all dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deed, and that slippery bastard done. Claiming to take those lads out for a drink only to lead us straight into a bloody trap. It don't get no lower than that. Of course, I learned to stay a step ahead of old Servant until I was ready, but the others weren't so lucky. You got to help them. Alright. Easy. Do I stay level 90 or are you guys gonna scale me down? My axe may as well been a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better or the sorry bastards in there are done for. Tattoo man. Severin. Oh man, he looks so cool from this far away. Sozai Rarzai. Different might have got into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I sooner bound to flashback than be at that conniving bastard's death to arm. Let's go. What's wrong with your face? A true knave. You betray even yourself, Severin. Oh. Ugh. We were prepared to overlook the merits of your desertion on the condition that you provide us with a suitable replacement. That was the agreement. Oh. We were Okay. Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the serpent and reaver twice. You will not do so a third time. Heyo. He's like, oh, I guess I got. Look, we got to kill her too. Carrying behind your protector will only delay the inedible. Honestless wretch your life is all you have left. Can I just throw my spear? He will probably stick to the wall. And worthless though it may be, we shall take it. Oh. Alright, they're being backed in. Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Are they getting a power boost? Oh no, they're getting help. Alright, bro. You ready to die? Defeat Clay Golem. Easy. Oh, I forgot I don't have. What are these skills? What does this do? Oh, that's the. Okay. That buffs and that heals. It's been a long time. That golem could be vanished, could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Oh, so they didn't know that we are. Whoa. That snake slither away. I'm only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. I hardly doubt anyone would. Another vision. Okay, she heard their conversation. Those spiders do not belong to any of the known Lumizine faction. Whom then do they serve? The Beast Tribe? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Sahagin and Kobold activity. Something is afoot. The question is what? Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12. Help us if it should prove so. Limson would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. But all is yet a speculation. I must need find evidence. Alright, so they are trying to summon their primals. The seas continue to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall. Oh yeah, is that the dragon? And M by M, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It has damn these names. Lusox for Toad. Lusox is the old man, right? I believe someone told me that because I was so confused. Who the hell is Lusox? The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurred the boundary between the material and the ethereal planes. Lil now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Sharian ring more true. So she's just here, been around scouting. Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see Aether. Yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Sharian seems commonplace. Why my flower? Here for you. Have you come for the festival? Today is the Maelstrom official makes that Great Honda Sea its training ground. Join the celebration. And that thing looks so goofy. Wait, a disturbance in the force and the aether flow? But where does it emanate? Seasong Grotto. Perhaps. Oh. Maybe the aether's force eruption is every time the black robe dudes use their abilities. What have we here? Can you walk? So the reason he's been doing shady things behind their back is because he was in this delp, and the only way he can get away is if by doing it. He didn't want to put his men in danger. Since I regrettably know he eluded me, understood. I will inform the Commodore. You collapsed from your exertion. Are you suitably recovered? Severin here has appraised me of all that transpired. His account sheds some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem of all things. Golem is a mindless automaton, inert save for when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such thing, so arcanes are its working. But then those tattoo retro are no common pirates. They are the minions of the Sahagin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first I must escort Severin back to his place of employment, I dare say. Staleworm would be wondering what has become of him. And you, too. For that matter, I will bear word for him of your preservation, but I'm certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray, pay the man a visit. I mean, why couldn't I just take him? You go do your own thing. He told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Istola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the aether in the hopes that I might offer up some clues as to our predicament. I say, I owe you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay, but I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms as I'll face the consequences. For some reason I cannot fathom you. You seem, forgive me, mayhap we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshaled my thoughts. Until I pass next cross, farewell. That sounds like a good stop. Well, I'd probably stop after this quest then, just desserts. Man, the bird mounts are so cool. I like how you ride them. Staleworm. Lo, I knew you would return. Istola delivered Severin a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deed precedes you. The rest came scuffling back too, the lot of them sporting the same hunted expression. It's me who's to blame for that. That's and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver. A thrall to the Sahagin? Seven hells, reaver may look and sound and act like pirates, but they not but the flashback of flunkies. Us pirates ain't much for law, but there's things we won't do. We got a code, see? But the reavers never follow a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Lumisens. I only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sahagin master. I knew I had to get away. So I crept out one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home. Summerforce Farm. Probably is. Secrets don't stay secret for long around here. And word soon spread all the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reaper offered me a way out instead of my freedom in exchange for my mates. Bro, that's terrible. If it was me, I don't know, maybe I would have told Stillworm. I would have been like, hey boss, hey, there's a predicament I'm in. I don't know what to do. And even then you could be like, hey boss, let's say I know someone. They're in this situation where they kind of deserted and they were found out. And so now they have to do this thing. What do you think they should do? For all I know, my boss would have been like, you know what? Let me get my old crew back. We'll handle your problem. We got this. Or, hey, I know a friend in Limza that can help us. Like, you don't have to do everything alone. I mean, that's rich coming from me. The letter. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking, too busy soiling myself. Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear them talk of how you stood up to the Reavers at the last. Of how you tried to give your life to save theirs. Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crimes of betraying your brethren. I know that I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to farm no more. You hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There will always be a place for you at Summerforth Farm, lad. I always be in your depths, Staleworm. Wait, is this Staleworm, not Staleworm? Whatever. I can't pronounce names. I owe you a debt too, Ash. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men of my farm. If I could ask one more favor of you, it'd be this. Tell Barterin what happened from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Severin if he knew the whole story. As he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jacket listened to. Well, I reckon I asked all I can possibly ask of you. Safe travel, lass. Oh, nope. The quest is still going. Oh, man. Whatever. I'm already loading. I don't care. Bloody else, life on the farm ain't quite, oh, I picture it. But ye needn't worry yourself over young Severin. Yellow Jacket, and as out to punish, is a good mate of mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'll be willing to accommodate the lad's sentence from angling to heel hauling, kindly gents that he is. I'm only jesting with ye. I'll see is treated fair. Jesus, his dialect is so strong. Now it sounds to me like ye done everything old Stormwell asked, oh ye, and more, justifying me generous finer fee in the process. Much obliged, lass. As for a reward, well, she's a lovely lady. This drowning wrench o' mine. How ye fancy keeping her company for a spell with free rooms and board? Venturing trying a business, after all, them that don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattering arm, got that? But there'll always be a free bed for ye, so make sure to use of it. Heyo, in rooms now available. Now that ye ain't much time for lying around, what's with all the levy ye be doing? Oh, didn't I mention I'm putting your name down for levies? Our guilds draw all manners of old client, offering all manners of odd jobs. Honestly, ye be amazed how much folks pay to avoid doing an honest day's labor. Just give Temuriki a shot whenever you feel making a few extra gil. There's always some tasks on or others for ye to do. Guild levies now available. Oh, and it's all above board, in case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on Admiral's right side in the air. Unlike some pirates I could mention. I tell ye, if it turns out they ought to do with them kidnappers, there will be 7 hells to pay, a proper bleeding reckoning. Mayhaps that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes ye save to the rocks boats to ride it. But we'll have time for such talk when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench osperacity. Jesus. His dialogue. You now have access to recommendation. This features display a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendation list can be opened from under duties in the main menu and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure what to do next, this tool will make it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. That I never do. Because it's recommendation, right? Oh, it's just dailies. And with that, I'll probably call that a video. So I'm probably just gonna slowly trudge through the ARR and all the story until I get to Stormblood. Yeah, I'll replay Stormblood and continue on from there. Everyone except my guild leader tells me Endwalker's good, and then he's like, "Are you sure you're not confusing it for Shadowbringer?" I think Shadowbringer's the good one everyone talks about. I was like, Shadowbringer? Wait, what do you mean? You mean Shadowbringer is Endwalker, right? He's like, no, those are 2 differently expansions. I was like, what? How did I forget Shadowbringer? Because I was like, well, after Stormblood's Endwalker, and then that's it, and then Dawntrail. So I guess I'll see when I get to Shadowbringer how good the story is, if I even remember the other stories beforehand. But anyways, thanks for watching. Love you guys, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. It'd be cool if I had a HUD to hide, but I don't know how.